Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. We are doing a instant recap. The New York Football Giants had another beatdown by the Philadelphia Eagles, 28-3. Saquon Barkley made a triumphant return to Metlife Stadium and ran all over us for 177 yards, a touchdown, a lot of explosive plays that we dearly miss on this offense. Nick, what's up? Another shitty game.
Yeah, I mean, to be expected, right?
Yeah, no, it's a broken record. It's the offense can't get anything going. When they actually do, they get conservative when they should have tried at least for one more play. I guess the track record of Daniel Jones shoots that down because, hey, why not throw it into the end zone over everybody's head at least one more try? But nope, not the Giants. So another lackluster performance. We had a couple good running plays in the second half when it was too little too late. It's the same old shit. It's getting tired talking about this fucking team.
It was tired last year.
Yeah, well, I meant for the 2024 season. So yeah.
I was just saying, I've been tired of talking about it.
Yeah, well, of course, but it's a new season, so we're officially there.
It's not. Is it really a new season? I mean, it's the same shit, different season. It's just a different year, but essentially, we're just watching the same shitty product on the field year after year after year after year after year. And I just want to know, at what point are they like thoroughly embarrassed? Like, I feel like they're not there yet. You know that saying where it's like you have to hit rock bottom to go. It's like, at what point are they like, I am so embarrassed for this product, this shitty, piss poor product that we're putting on the field, that we are asking fans to support week in and week out, year after year. It is the same shit. And I don't want to hear about the playoff year, because go by their track record for the past 12 years. That was an outlier.
Yeah, looking like it right now. And we all thought the two QB sneaks in our own territory at the end of Joe Judge's era was that rock bottom. Unfortunately, it was skip. Guess not. It was a outlier, like you said, with the Giants making the playoffs, winning a playoff game, and then false goods of like, oh, yeah, we got to pay Daniel Jones all this money. And we're paying for it. So I haven't been on X yet. How many times has the Hard Knocks clip of Mr. Mara talking about he's going to be very sick if he goes?
Yeah. So I can't wait to find that one, post it myself. I mean, so do you, taking Hard Knocks into consideration, and now that we've seen Saquon in Philly, and now that we've seen him versus the Giants, like, I still maintain that if he just didn't want to be in New York, it was never going to work. Because no matter what, if you've got somebody on the team, work, like whatever, if somebody just really doesn't want to be there, and I've been through it as a boss. I had someone on the team who just didn't want to be here. They drag everybody else down. Like, it sucks. I wish they could have came to a deal, but I just think, like, he still didn't want to be in New York. Like,
I think at the end of the day, if he was able to sign that contract instead of Daniel Jones, I'm not rehashing that situation. I think if the situation was on the other foot, you would have seen Saquon being that lifelong Giant, and he would have been happy. I think with the whole limbo situation last year, he's like, I'm not dealing with this again. Either you want me or you don't. I really don't take it out on him being negative. I think he was being the ultimate pro up until that point. Is like, as you saw in that Hard Knocks, is like, you know what I want. Are you going to give it to me, or are you going to embarrass each other by shortchanging what the original contract, which should supposed to look like? So I take.
Well, he did turn down the original one.
No, I get that, and I agree with you on that. I just, coming from Saquon's side of things, I get it. You're feeling disrespected, and screw them.
But again, it goes back to what we talked about last week. Feelings getting in the way of business. Like, you know, at the end of the day, he did turn down that first one, which was more than what he ended up getting offered, you know, and he felt some type of way about that. And so he let emotions get in the way of making decisions moving forward, you know? It's unfortunate. That's not me saying I don't wish the Giants still had Saquon. I do, because when you look at him, it's like, that's, you know, you want those playmakers on your team. But if you look at it from the business side, it's, you were offered something, you turned it down, you basically threw a hissy fit, you felt some type of way, you felt disrespected. You know, whether that was the right call or not, you know, that was up to the front office to decide. And then that phone call at Hard Knocks, just, I still think it said it all. He was just so done. Like, just did not, he seemed done last year. Like, it just,
I think it was here. It's like when you're going out with someone and it's just like, neither of you are happy. And it's like, it's just like, you know, you just want it to end and you're just waiting for the other person to end it, but it's just not going to happen. And it's just like, all right, you know what I want. So it's done type of thing. Like that's how I felt when I saw that with Saquon.
You always relate these things to like bad breakups. What kind of exes did you have in your life? Like,
not they're terrible, but I think there's
terrible?
just
you dated terrible exes?
No, it's just, I think it's more of the more relatable people, because not everybody is lucky like you or in everyday contract negotiations. So I could easily say, hey, remember the time you had a like bad relationship or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and it's just like, all right, it's going smoothly-ish, and then like one bad turn either way, and you both are like, ew, but we're still gonna be together. And then you're just like, you know what I want, and you know what I want, so you just like end it, and Saquon did. So
I've been in like bad relationships, but I never did that shit. Like, if I was done with you and I wasn't feeling it, I was done. Like,
that's just your personality, though.
Yeah, it is. Like, I would just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I've literally told people to their face, like, I just don't want to be with you anymore. And then I'm out. I'm gone. I don't talk to them anymore. It's like they didn't exist to me. Like, I'm just done, over it. Like, and that's it. And I have no feelings towards it. I just move on with my life. But I never played that game where you just, maybe when I was younger, I made a couple stupid decisions, but I think I learned from that. And then that point forward, I was like, no, like, if you're not happy, like, I just don't want to be with you. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Goodbye.
Right. And I'm just glad we
would just roll with it if you weren't happy.
No, to a degree, if like trying to make things work in that attempt, but it wasn't a real like comparison.
Easier. Just rip the Band-Aid off. I'm not into
ultimately,
it anymore. Goodbye.
Ultimately, you're right. But at least we got the first game out of the way. So that's fun. We don't have to hear about it until the next time we play at the end of the year. So,
no, but we got to hear about a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, but one less thing we have to worry about. We suck
with this team. I mean, what is there to worry about?
We're going to Pittsburgh next Monday night, so that should be fun. Let's see how they do tonight against the Jets. Let's see how they do against the Jets tonight on Sunday Night Football. But it's just they didn't get anything going today. I wish I could say more. The offense did a dud. Daniel Jones didn't even throw for over 100 yards. He threw for 99. To be fair, he did get benched in the fourth quarter. Luck didn't look any better, which we all kind of figured. Even though we both been clamoring, fuck it, let's try it. Anything to throw anything at a dartboard at this point.
Oh wait, it's week 7?
I was close. You said month.
I said 6. I said week 6.
No, you didn't. You said the first couple weeks. Okay,
I said week 6.
Okay.
You're the one that said month. You said a month. You said he didn't make it to October. You said it was like 4 weeks. I said week 6. So we were almost there.
Yeah, I think today was just the game was over and he was
I know, but it still counts.
Does it though?
Yeah, it does.
If it happens again next week, then we'll start.
No, it still counts. It still counts because there's been countless times where games. It still counts because there have been plenty of times where games have been out of reach that they've kept him in. So I've seen worse, and I've seen him stay in there. So
the 41-0 Cowboy game. That's true.
Huh?
the 40-0 Cowboy game.
Yeah, he was still in there. So what is, like, you can't really argue this. I think that was a clear message, right? Because 28-3, it's like, yeah, we've seen him stay in worse games. So what, you know, what was the difference at this point? Like, honestly, I would have rather seen DeVito in there, but
yeah, well, yeah, he's the backup.
I know that, but
I know. It's just the general for the people out there.
For the people out there that think I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think the play calling on the final drive, they're still down 3. They're still down 2 scores. That Theo Johnson push-up sucked. We finally got a touchdown, and then got called back for pass interference. Give it one more shot. You have 9 seconds. You're not gonna...
Why didn't they give it one more shot?
I guess just
they're losers. It's a losing culture. Yeah. It's a losing mentality, right? Didn't we say this last week? Didn't we say this almost every single week?
Yeah. It just goes to show. It just goes to show how much they don't trust Daniel Jones, even though they'll say it too. They turn blue. It's clearly not. Like we joked about, Daniel Jones gets a free play. He throws it in triple coverage, interception. I know the play doesn't matter, so it is what it is. But he's like the only quarterback I've ever seen that doesn't try to get a completion. Everybody else gets completions, magic. All right, cool. No, Daniel Jones just throws it in triple coverage and interception. And all right, we'll play the next play. It's like, just make a positive play. And I think our defensive line made a lot of sacks today, I guess would be the one positive. But yeah.
I mean, it's like it's nice to see the defense, you know, like go out there and just ball out every game. But what good is it if your offense can't do anything? They can't do anything. Like you don't even have the balls. Now, how did you have the balls? What game was it? Cincinnati or Cleveland?
Yeah,
where they were just going for it on 4th. How did you have the balls to do that? But you didn't have the balls to go for it to try to get 7. Like you played for the field goal, which made absolutely no difference at all and wasn't going to make any difference at all. Like, you know, to your point, I mean, Brian Daboll, you can stand up there at the podium all the fuck you want and say, you know, we had a good week of practice. Jones is doing all the things we asked him to do. But at the end of the day, you took him out of a game where we've seen him stay in worse games before to see what you had in Drew Lock, right? And you played for the fucking field goal, which you knew was not going to make a difference. So your actions, like, don't line up with your words. And I get it. He's at the podium. He's not going to say anything to the press, but we are not stupid people, right? Like, it's just like, give it up with the smoke and the mirrors already. What are you protecting? What are you hiding? Like, at this point, I'd love for him to go out there and be like, you know what? You're all getting thrown under the bus. That's why I'd make a horrible head coach, because I would just call every motherfucker out that's not doing their job.
No, you're absolutely right.
And maybe they should take that approach, because what is, like, you know, he'll say, oh, we keep it in-house. You know, it's not the public's business. No, fuck that. You want us to support this team. You're a season ticket holder. You made a profit on this game, but we don't know about the rest of them. Like, you're asking for us for money. That no, get out there and rip your team to shreds. I'm sorry, but sometimes you just have to do that. Just fucking call it out. Like,
yeah, no, I'm glad I'm not going to many games this year. It's just
what other game are you going to, or have you planned to go to?
Well, I'm shooting for the Saints game, and if someone wants the Ravens game, they could have it. But yeah, I don't know.
Would you be opposed to Brian Daboll just getting up to the podium and just calling it out?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, because we know it.
Do that. What?
We know what's going on. He's not fooling anybody.
No, he's not fooling anybody. So why not just say it? Well, you know what? Let the media rip you to shreds. Let the content creators rip you to shreds. No, I'm sick of it. Okay, and I've got a little bit. This is coming from someone that's got a bone to pick with that organization. But you know what? You should be ripped to shreds. You should be embarrassed for the shit that you put on the field week after week, year after year, and expect support from the fan base.
All right. I'll give you one thing, I guess, would be the reason why he hasn't done it yet, is maybe losing the locker room. I don't know. throwing.
But if you're call everybody out, not just Daniel Jones. Call everybody out.
I agree with you. I don't know. It's
call out Jalen Hyatt. Call out the fucking shitty offensive line. Call it all out. Call out yourself for the play calling. Call everybody out.
No, you're right.
Lose the locker room. I got news for you. It's not like they're a winning culture anyway. That's kind of my point. What do you have to lose at this point?
Right. No, I agree with you. He should just say fuck it and just be honest.
Just say fuck it. I mean, I would. Listen, I have to lead people every day. I'm really not one to call people out in front of people either, because it truly like is not a productive thing. But sometimes the leader can only take so much, and you just call it out in front of people, right? And then that person gets upset and they quit. But oh well, I didn't want you here anyway. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you.
I would love it. I would love for him to go out there and be like, well, you know what he kind of did last week when he said, well, I keep calling the explosive plays, but we can't execute. That's about as close as he's gotten, right?
Yeah, when you're losing 28-3, you're 2-5, 0-4 at home, by the way, and 0-3 in the division. I mean, something's got to give. This is like embarrassing. And
so if he gets fired at the end of the season, okay, say he gets fired, okay, what's to say the next coach that comes in here does any better? Because we've seen 3 regimes have the same problem over and over and over again. 4. Like, who would you want? Like, who do you think can actually make a difference? Don't tell me Bill Belichick. Just leave him out.
I wasn't going Belichick. See, this is the thing. Offensively, I thought Dable would be. He is a good guy when we dial up. The offense actually looks good and everything else like that. The league is heading towards. It's not heading. It's an offensive league. So I would want another offensive guy to bring in whatever new quarterback is coming onto the team next year. So I would ideally go that direction. There has to be some sort of guru like we did with Dable. I don't know. This is the first time I'm like, we might have an issue here.
I'm still not ready to say it's all Brian Dable.
No, and then no one's gonna say that. It's just
there are people saying it's all his fault. You know, I don't think he's the right coach for Daniel Jones. You know,
that's fair. Yeah,
I don't. I just don't think. You know, I don't think that's not his guy, and I don't think his style fits with what Daniel Jones can do.
What sucks with that is you have to make that decision way before the draft, so you're gonna have to figure that out.
Don't you think he deserves to like have his guy?
I mean, yeah, of course he deserves his guy, but they've invested so much money on Daniel Jones that he had to make it his guy and failed miserably.
You know,
I know. I'm not
his choice at the end of the day. I'm just saying, I don't think I'm seeing, you know, you said you weren't on X today. So I'm just telling you what I'm seeing is like, there are plenty of people out there who are just saying Brian Dable is the problem. Like, I'm not saying he's like the greatest coach. I'm not saying he doesn't like, I don't question some of the play calling. I do. I'm just saying that with the quarterback he was handed, I think he's trying to do what he can with it. But you know, what could you do with Daniel Jones if you were the coach? Like
what he did 2 years ago.
He seems to not be able to do that.
Yeah, we also had a Saquon Barkley as our running back. All jokes aside, like he's just rotting it out. It just feels that way. It just like for some reason he's gonna still be here next season, and hopefully it magically works. I mean, sometimes like you see in Washington that happens. So
you think Daniel Jones is here next season?
No, Dave's.
I do too. I think he's here next season. I was gonna say I don't think Daniel.
No, if Daniel Jones is back next season, oh my god,
riot! Everybody's gonna riot.
It's not. Yeah, well, it's not only riot. It's just like why are we doing this again?
Well, I've seen everybody's blaming the offensive line. There's a lot of people just blaming the offensive line today, which they did not play well. at all.
No, Josh Zudu is a turnstile, and
Ugh.
once again, I mean, I know Evan Neal's been a bust and he's been a bum since getting drafted here. But you mean to tell me Josh Zudu is that much better than Evan Neal? I know Evan Neal has played it right
I
this whole
guess
entire time.
so.
Or I know it will hurt the line a little bit, but would Illuminor move to left tackle and then you put Evan Neal or Zudu at right tackle so Daniel Jones can see the play coming at him? I mean, some of these sacks today were just god awful. So it's going to be a long season. So
well, it already is.
Right, it's already a long season, but it's going to be even longer now, and just before Halloween, the season's over. So
again, I mean, but we predicted that. We said that was going to happen. You know, it's like what?
And people thought this team was going to win 9 games and 10 games. Were they high?
Yeah, I saw 10, 11. I mean, I tweeted this a little bit ago. I said, if there was any year, and I'm not just saying this because I don't like the Eagles, there are years where the Eagles have looked like world beaters. This is not that year, and they are a beatable team. And for a good portion of this game, the Giants, had they just gotten their shit together on offense a little bit, they could have hung in there with them, or even just beaten them. But you just can't do it. They can't finish a drive.
And we both like Wandell. Can he catch a fucking ball, or can Daniel Jones lead him? It's every week between the two, every week, and it's just it's always on third down, and it's just that just stalls the drive every week when it's just oh, here we go, clockwork. Both of them miscommunicate of some reason and just fail miserably.
Well, it's and it's just.
By the way, I'm using a different cup for that, right? You happy?
Yeah, I am, but maybe you brought us bad luck. Did you drink that out of that all day, or that's just today?
No, it was just after the game.
I gotta say, I mean, I think are a little more depressed right now than you were last week.
No, I was more pissed last week.
Did you take this loss personally, like you did last week?
No, because it was out of reach by halftime.
Did you expect this to go the way it went?
Probably. I thought we would
No, probably. Yes or no? Did you expect this to go the way that it went? Generally, I mean, this went exactly as I thought it was probably going to go.
Yeah, I was hoping the offense would have put a little bit more effort.
No. I'm not saying.
I just said no.
I'm not saying maybe. Yes or no? Did this go the way you thought it was going to?
I said yes.
No, you dance around it all the time, and then when I push on you, then you make a solid and give me a solid definitive answer. But I have to push you to do that because you like to play it down the middle all the time. All the time you play it down the middle.
Yeah.
Do you know you do that?
Yeah, of course.
What?
It's not.
Why do you do that though? Why do you do that?
Because some cases need to be on one way and the other cases need to be on the other.
That's not true for you though. Every case for you is down the middle. Are you like that with everything or just sports? Are you just down the middle with everything?
I try to be even keel. I don't know.
Yeah, but
doesn't really work out all the time, but yeah.
No, it doesn't because you're a people pleaser and you like to play things down the middle, and it usually doesn't work out for you guys.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm just telling you, if you were a little more selfish and maybe definitive on the side that you fall on, like me, I just hate having to pull it out of you. It's so annoying. It's just be yeah, fucking bums. This is exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, well, I did that for the match.
I never get that out of you. I never get that out of you. Why?
Because it's obvious. I don't know. We're not doing psychology class today.
It's not psychology. I just want to know. You love the Giants. Your fandom, I would say, is more than mine. And yet I'm the one that always gets so mad and animated, and you don't.
I pick my spots.
I don't pick any spots. If I'm mad, I'm mad.
Yeah.
If If I'm mad, I'm mad. Like, that's it.
Mine's more reactionary mad of, all right, another shitty week. Even though you know it's coming, it's just one of those, here we go again. Like, the effort.
That's the thing. You always seem like we come on here after a loss and you're like, here we go again. As if like.
No, because they work so hard from whenever they start practice to Sunday. And then Sunday happens and they just completely forget how to play football. And that's the annoying thing about it.
Do they work so hard?
You would think, you would hope. I don't know. I'm not there.
I'm just asking you. I mean, I don't know.
What the way they make it seem, like you would hope so.
I mean, I don't know. They get on the field and they look unprepared more times than not.
No, they look like a flag football team some weeks.
Yeah, it's just bad all around. And you know what was probably most upsetting is the fact that MetLife sounded like a home Eagles game. So I'm sure you're glad you weren't there today, because
I'm sure my tickets were sold to an Eagles fan. Oh well.
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Like,
no.
Make that money, honey. So who cares who get, I get when people say that, but also like if you're the season ticket holder, if I was, I'm trying to make as much money back as I can. I don't give a fuck.
It's a shitty investment, and I can't wait to get rid of them.
Are you going to keep them next year?
Probably next year, because I want to see who the quarterback is.
This is what I mean. If that didn't sum you up in a fucking nutshell, I don't know.
I mean, if we get like let's say, I'm not hypothetically saying, but like let's say we look out like the Commanders and we get a Jaden Daniels style of thing of quarterback, you're gonna be a little excited. I mean, if it's Daniel Jones again, all right, I'm just selling my tickets and I'm done with it. But
I mean, this is just so on brand for you. It is so fucking on brand for you.
It's like, quit them.
I'm done. I'm just being even keeled. Okay, so you throw the hissy fit in week 2. Then you come on here like downtrodden every week as if you weren't expecting a loss, right? And you're done with Daniel Jones and you're done with the team and you're so happy you didn't go to the games, that you sold your tickets and you're done with the team. Bad investment. I can't wait to get rid of it. And then the homer in you kicks in and you're like, well, I might hang on for them for one more year. Like it is. No, oh my God, that is just you. That
it would be so. Brand. This would be my Curb Your Enthusiasm moment.
No, it is just.
I get rid of my tickets, and then they decide to be good again. Would be so on brand.
It is so the way you are going about this season. It is so you. Like it is so on brand, and people want to come at me. All last week. By the way, everybody was like, oh, your brand is aggressive and combative. Like, I'm not like I guess, but like, that's just my personality. I don't care. I'll argue with anybody. I'm not afraid of confrontation. Like, I'll go toe to toe with anyone. I don't give a fuck. Like,
aware of that.
But it's just so on brand for you. Oh, I'm done with this team. Get rid of my ticket. Well, I'm going to hang on for them for one more year. It's just like you can't help yourself.
No, all right. There's a real reasoning behind it. You have to start paying the tickets around March, so you have no fucking clue what's going on. So it's like, all right, I have to suck it up for at least another year. And then, all right, does this new quarterback, awesome. Does he make me like excited, or is it a Daniel Jones situation again? So,
oh my God. Okay, so you at least think 2025 for sure. 2026 is up in the air.
Yeah.
We'll be on season 4 of this show if we make it that far without killing each other.
Yeah.
Truthfully though, I don't know if I could do season 3 like with the team like this again. I mean,
I'm with you. I think we're gonna have to start rebranding back to New York Sports because every other fucking team is good.
In fact, why wait? Our show,
mean, the Yankees and Liberty. The Yankees and Liberty are in the championship. The Liberty, as you're watching, they're winning and celebrating a championship. By the way, we have a chance to have 2 ticker tape parades. Lucky me. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
The Liberties clinch. We'll have a deciding game tonight. The Yankees punched their ticket. Congratulations to them. And then the Mets are in Game 6, and hopefully I'm not completely more. See, tonight I'm going to be very depressed. So hopefully the Mets pull it out Sunday night, so we have a game Monday night, and then whatever happens, Game 7. But yeah, and then the Knicks.
The Knicks was the first game, 22nd, right?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of positivity in New York, except for the football teams.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and honestly, like, I mean, you and I both love basketball. There's no reason we can't shift a little bit because, like, what did you say? They have Monday night against the Steelers. I mean, honestly, like, okay, so is it in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Terrible towels.
Oh, Monday night in Pittsburgh. Oh my God, I'm not even.
Don't say you're not watching. You're definitely watching. You're just.
I'm gonna watch, but like.
See,
I'm not expecting anything.
I told you. Oh. I know. Anyway, Nick,
I'm not expecting them to win.
Let's wrap it up. Are you excited about your trip?
Yeah. I mean, it's work, so.
Work hard, play harder.
Well, I mean, the thing with work trips is like, people think it's cool. My job is cool, and it is, but like, oh, you get to go to all these places, but like, you never actually get to like really like kind of enjoy where you're at because you're so busy working. Yeah, I still haven't packed though. I did manage a load of laundry because once that game got out of hand, I was like,
I mean, laundry, you should have just did it throughout the whole game. It's just laundry. You just throw it there and then wait a half hour, 45 minutes. So,
right.
So you got to go do that.
Yeah, but that takes like a whole half almost. Yeah, 45 minutes, an hour. Listen, I don't like doing laundry, so like I'll put it off.
I know. So when was the last time you did laundry then?
About a half hour ago.
No. That's not what I asked you.
Yeah,
when was the last time you did laundry?
I did have 2 clean baskets sitting in the laundry room, so
that's not answering my question.
I don't know. See, I'm the type of person that like I'll just go buy.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked you have that many clothes. Yes, but
I have a lot of clothes, and I'll just go buy something new rather than do endless loads of laundry.
That's insane.
I've always been like that. Like I've always been like that.
Laundry once a week and it's done. You're crazy.
For who? All right, you're a guy. You have like jerseys.
I just do my whole family's thing. You just don't want to go to the dry cleaner. That's your problem.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I hate going to the dry cleaner. I just hate doing laundry. I hate folding everything.
You could literally drop all your clothes. You could literally pay someone to do your laundry at the dry cleaners, and it's already folded and done, and you don't have to worry about that.
I know. The dry cleaners, like, I have to go to Shrewsbury. It's like, it's not that far from my house. I just don't like doing it. I don't have time. I'm trying to build a marketing empire. I don't have time to sit here and go to the dry cleaners, for God's sakes.
All right. One day when you're rich enough, you'll have an assistant. So, is Liberty winning tonight?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. Way to play it down the middle. So
I don't play it down the middle.
I was making fun of you for making fun of me. So they're winning tonight, first championship at home.
Feels like it just lined up for them. I'm excited. It feels like everything fell in line for them. They're back home. They can win it in front of the home crowd at Barclays. Like, feels like it should be.
I saw an article that they still lost $40 million of revenue this year.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Instead of the 50.
I read that list. They have bad marketing. WNBA just has bad marketing.
Yeah, when you lose that much money with a quote unquote the greatest season of all time, and
well, they were handed a natural storyline and rivalry on a silver platter, and you could not capitalize on that and market the fuck out of it. That was a big miss. I told you guys. I said it was a big miss. Like, how do you not? You don't even have to force it. It's naturally there. Like,
yeah.
They need a meeting with Hello Green because they need a meeting with me. No, I mean, they just have horrible marketing. It's just so bad. But I think I really hope they win tonight. I think they will. I don't think they're going to lose in front of that home crowd that has supported them all season. I think Barclays is going to be lit. I wish I could be there, but I really do need to pack and, like, you know, get myself together for this work trip. Or I just wake up really early and pack like an hour before I have to leave, which sometimes
I'm sure you're going to still do that. So I'm not really...
I do that sometimes. I do that. But I can't wait to put my phone on airplane mode and, like, watch a couple episodes of something and, like, not be bothered. I can't wait.
All right. Awesome.
Right? It's like the best thing, I think.
I'm excited for your trip. Hear all the fun stories. Nikki,
yes.
Have fun in Chicago. Don't get into any trouble. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this shitty ass football team.
I ain't worried about it. I'm worried about nothing. I'm here for basketball. Knicks are starting this week. College basketball. Like, I'm excited. We're going to shift to New York sports. I'm excited the Yankees are in the postseason because I do like playoff baseball. It's not that I hate baseball. I just can't watch all of the games. Like some of them are just
that's fair.
A little much for me, you know.
That's 100% fair.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you and your Mets. And I guess we will. What time they play? 8:00 tonight.
8:00. So
8:00. Liberty game is at 8:00. Yeah, I hope that we both walk away happy, and we deserve it after what we just saw the Giants do.
Yeah, definitely.
So since it's early, I'm assuming you didn't eat dinner, right?
No, I'm about to go now, so I don't know what.
Do you know what you're having, or is it a surprise?
I think it's a surprise because I didn't see anything out yet. So.
Oh, did you have lunch? Did you eat lunch today?
Yeah, we had pizza because my son had a play date over. They had a play date. I literally got it at 12:00, and by the time I got home was like 12:30. Ate with the kids, my wife, and the kid's mom. And they're like, all right, football's on. I'll see you guys later. And then I've been up here since. So.
Just plain cheese pizza?
Yeah, because of the kids. And then we got a Detroit style pizza as well. There was like a deal, so we did.
What's that?
It's like a deeper. It's not Sicilian, but it's like a deeper dish style of pizza as well. It's pretty good.
Oh,
I like it.
God, somewhere between deep dish and
Sicilian? It's more. Yeah, I guess would be the best way. Like, there's a cheesier crust is the best way of putting it. So it's good.
God. Oh.
What'd you have?
A salad. I had a salad for lunch and a Dunkin' iced coffee, which I did tell you about, and you were very rude back to me.
Well, someone has to be rude to you sometimes.
No, nobody has to be. I'm rude enough for both of us. I don't need it back. Thank you very much. But I told you what kind I got in case you wanted to try it. I was looking out for you, but never fucking mind. Anyway.
What was it? Coconut and what?
It's coconut toasted almond with oat milk and cold foam. And it's really, really good.
And I tell you this every time. It's the Almond Joy coffee.
I didn't have almond milk in it this time. I did oat milk. And it is a little like creamier. So
listen, you said you had toasted almond, right?
Yeah.
With coconut. That's Almond Joy. That's Almond Joy.
Yes, but it tastes more almondy when you have almond milk.
There.
I'm saying you know what? Forget it. You drink your weird hazelnut mocha shot, whatever the fuck you do, which sounds so disgusting.
So good.
No, it's not. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you any kind of coffee I get anymore. So, you know, right. You don't want to hear it and you don't care.
1 game suspension. I get it.
No, I'm not even going to bother saying nothing to you anymore. That's fine.
Take everything so seriously.
No, I don't. You want to be rude? I'll be rude back. Like, then I got nothing to say. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Housewife.
So they're keeping Teresa and they're trying to fill the cast around her. I'll go toe to toe with her. I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared of her. I don't care.
Until your body gets chopped up in 30 places.
Oh, you know what? Then so be it. At least I'll live in infamy. Go down as the one that went up against Teresa Giudice. It's fine.
Your body will be all over the state of New Jersey. Anyway, that's our show. Nikki, have a good trip. Giants stuck. Well, I don't want them to find me as well. Anyway, that's our show. Please check us out, like and subscribe. We're over 90 follows, subs on YouTube. Subs. We're slowly getting there.
The like and subscribe button, people. Just hit the button. I don't know why it's so hard.
Doing it organically is annoying, but it's worthwhile. You're feeling, some sort of accomplishment. Granted, very slow, but nevertheless, thank you for following us. As always, check us out and have a good one. As always, even though they suck and break our hearts, go Giants.
Go Liberty. Go Yankees.
Go Liberty.
Go Mets. Go Knicks. Bye.
Bye, guys.